What's going on, guys? Auzio here. Welcome back to a brand new video. So today we have got another defenders tier list, and the standards of this defenders tier list has increased massively simply because of team of the season cards. Now, before we get into it, I just want to let you guys know that this is my personal tier list. There's always going to be different opinions about certain players, and it's fine to have a different opinion. If you felt like a player should have gone higher or lower, just let me know who they are in the comment section. But let's get into it, starting off with a team of the season De Ligt. The guy is simply a joke. He is so quick with the transition, unreal at putting in a tackle as well, and De Ligt 100% is going to be our first S tier card. We got LAKEY, insanely fast, good tackling animations, but definitely not on the level of someone like De Ligt when it comes down to the tackling animations. I do like LAKEY, but S tier, I feel like that's pushing it for him, so I'm going to put him in the A+ tier. Konate, I love this card for a long time. I used him in qualifiers, used him in champ finals as well for a lot of weekends. He is honestly amazing at putting in tackles, and he is insanely fast as well, but putting Konate on the same level as LAKEY, not gonna do it. I do believe he is an A tier card now. Capdevila, foot fantasy card. I think we all know where he is gonna go. Outrageously good fullback, nice going forward, and unreal on defense as well. Schlotterbeck, team of the season, in my opinion, very underrated. Should go for more on the market than what he goes for. He's like 30k, and he is a fantastic centre back. For me, Schlotterbeck deserves to go in the A tier. Reece James, great on defense. Going forward though, for sure can be a little bit questionable. Reece James, again, for me, is just a solid A+ tier card. He doesn't deserve to go any higher than that. Wan-Bissaka card came out a long time ago. This is a road to the knockouts card. I did rate him for a very long time, but with now someone like Reece James in that A+ tier, I don't think this Wan-Bissaka card can go there, so I'm going to put him in the A tier. Kohler, World Cup card. Defensively, when it comes down to putting in tackles, amazing, but the pace. The pace is what lets him down a lot, and that is the reason he's going to go into the B+ tier. For sure, Konate, a level above Kohler. Romero, tackling wise, very nice. Pace though, the thing of Romero, which is super annoying, if you want to make him lengthy, you have to go for the Anchor Chem style, and the pace with the anchor isn't really like anything too crazy this late into the game now. Yeah, Romero for me is just a solid A tier card. I wouldn't put him on the same level as LAKEY or Schlotterbeck. Trippier is nice, I must admit. I honestly thought this Trippier card wasn't going to be anything like amazing, but when I used him, I was actually really impressed. I'm going to put him in the A+ tier. Dumfries, you guys know I love this Dumfries card. I still do like him, but I'm going to be obviously real here. He isn't on the same level as Trippier. He isn't on the same level as Reece James either. The thing with Dumfries that lets him down is his dribbling ability, his passing ability, his ability to go forward. Defensively though, he is very solid. I'm going to put Dumfries in the A tier. He doesn't deserve to go in that A+ tier. Ledley King, I rate King, I do, for sure. The thing is about King is he goes into tackles so aggressively, making sure he comes out with a ball. But I'm looking at the centre-backs in the A+ tier, LAKEY, Schlotterbeck, those two are better. King, I'm going to put you in the A tier. Ferland Mendy, Winter Wildcard. I still rate this card. Love the fact that he's got 4-star skill moves. Love the fact that he has got a 5-star weak foot as well. Love the fact that he is so good all-rounded. Mendy is still going to be an S tier card for me. Ben White, go for an Anchor Chem style to give him that lengthy accelerate style, or you could obviously full send a shadow if you want to. Ben White is nice, but again, the centre backs in the A+ tier are better. Ben White, A tier for me. Oppa, foot fantasy Oppa. Got this card on a main account. I use him time to time in qualifiers. He is still a very good centre back. For sure not S tier, but A+ for Oppa. Koundé Phenoms card, a card that came out a long time ago, a card that definitely was good at the time, but this late into the game now, there's better centre-backs. Koundé, I'm going to put you in the A tier. Zinchenko, obviously sprint speed is not amazing on the card, but you can definitely make it really solid with the Shadow Chem style applied, and the acceleration on the card is through the roof. He's such a nice player to get out the players extremely quick. Zinchenko, I'm going to put you in the A+ tier. Lucio, for sure S tier. I actually used this card on the RTG this weekend, and he just reminded me of why I have been putting him in the S tier for so long, because he is unbelievably good. Alexandro, unbelievable card as well. 5-star skill moves for sure is nice. He's really good on defense. That's the thing I like about this Alexandro card. Defensively, he just puts in some crazy good tackles, and he definitely does feel nice on the ball as well. I'm going to put him in the A+ tier. Laporte. Now this is one that a lot of people may question. Listen, I like Laporte, but I just felt like when I was using him, there was some like animations when he was going for the 180 turn that I didn't really like too much. So Laporte, I am going to put him in the A+ tier. I know a lot of people would put him in the S tier, and I understand why, but for me, he's an A+ tier card. For me, there is better centre-backs. Hummel's foot birthday, I love the fact that they gave him a massive pace increase. That was so nice. Tackling animations as well, solid. A+ though, I feel like that is pushing it. I'm going to put Hummels in the A tier. Gvardiol for sure is nice. He was in the S tier last time. Do I believe he deserves to go into the S tier this time though? Nah, I am going to drop him down into the A+. With the team of the season cards we're going to see go up there, I don't think Gvardiol deserves to go on that level anymore. Di Lorenzo for sure, a nice fullback, a tall fullback as well, a player that does cover the backstick headers pretty well. Do I believe he deserves to go in the A+ tier? With the fullbacks we have there, I don't think so. For me, Di Lorenzo, I'm going to put you in the A tier. Team of the year, Eder Militao, for sure, S tier. I've heard he's going to be getting a team of the season card as well. I'm hoping his team of the season is a 95 overall, because if we get even a better Eder Militao, yeah, that would be crazy. But yeah, the team of the year is still S tier for me. Marvy. Oh, I do love the fact that he has got a 5-star weak foot. I love that. But there's better fullbacks in the A tier. Wan-Bissaka's better. Dumfries for me, especially defensively, better. Di Lorenzo for me, better. Marvy, I'm going to put you in the B+ tier. Frimpong, team of the season Frimpong. Pace is obviously through the roof on a card. I went for a backbone chem style when I tried this card to give him that increase to the long passing, and his passing for sure did not disappoint. The thing about Frimpong though that you're going to notice is sometimes the interceptions are not like amazing. Sometimes the ball just kind of gets around him. But as I said, catching up to players for sure is not an issue. This is a tough one, but I am going to put Frimpong in the A+ tier. I would actually put him like right here, like right in between, because I feel like he's got a foot into the S tier, but he's also got a foot into the A+ tier as well. But I'm going to stick him in the A+ tier. Sergio Ramos, flashback card. Yep, S tier. Unreal, man. I would definitely say this Ramos card is better than Laporte. I would 100% say that. Ramos is still amazing and definitely an S tier card. Marquez, foot fantasy. Tackling wise is good. Pace though, that's when you have a little bit of an issue time to time. I'm going to put Marquez in the A tier. With the centre backs we now have in the A+ tier, I don't believe he deserves to go there anymore. Vanderson, Future Stars card. Pace, very nice on the card, but the dribbling ability is the main reason I feel like it's a card that a lot of people stayed away from. Vanderson definitely is nice, but I can't put this card any higher than the B+ because of his dribbling ability. It's so poor for a player that is not exactly like very tall. Alfonso, 100% S tier. Been loving this card ever since he's came out. He is so good in that left back position, and a massive W from EA to give him that high defensive work rate as well. Him having a high defensive work rate, oh yeah, you definitely do notice a difference between that high and high-low on Alfonso. For sure, S tier. PK, rule breaker. Last time I put him in the A+ tier. With the centre-backs I'm looking now in that A+ tier, I can't put PK in that tier. I'm going to put him in the A tier. Koulibaly, honourable mentions. I still rate this card highly, and a card I am going to put into the S tier. I do prefer Koulibaly over Laporte. I know that might surprise just a few people, but the thing about Koulibaly that I love is the aggression. Going into tackles is insane, and the animations as well. For me, Koulibaly's animations are better than Laporte's. So yeah, Koulibaly, S tier for me. Doki, I think say it. I'm not 100%. I probably said the name completely wrong. He's actually really good though. This is a very nice objective card. I'm going to put him in the A+ tier. Umtiti, foot fantasy, a card that I actually didn't expect to get many upgrades, but he got, I believe it was like a +2 upgrade. He is still like not anything amazing in my opinion. Umtiti, I'm going to put you in the A tier. Like, he's a nice card for sure, better than like Cola, but not A+. The thing about Nuno Mendes is the reason he's holding his price is because he's Portuguese, and on top of that, he plays for PSG. So the links on him are just like ridiculous, right? He's not on the same level as Frimpong. He's not on the same level as Alexandro, Trippier, Reece James, Zinchenko. Nuno Mendes, I'm going to put you in the A tier. Smalling flashback card. I still for sure like this Smalling card. I'm going to put him in the A+ tier. I definitely would take Smalling over all the centre backs in the A tier. Yeah, definitely. Smalling, I'm going to put you there. Acuna, very good card. Is he a card that deserves to go into the A+ though? With the fullbacks we have in there? Nah, I'm going to put him in the A tier. Skriniar, underrated. Always been underrated. The price of this card is ridiculous. He's like 30,000 coins and he is still very, very nice. Foot Fantasy Skriniar, A+. Coleman, you definitely can get better fullbacks, that's for sure. I'm going to put you in the B+ tier. Kalulu, definitely a card I did like at the time he was released, but there's better centre backs now. I'm going to put you in the A tier. I still would take him over like someone like Kola though. Team of the Year Hakimi, don't really need to speak much about him. You guys already know how much I rate him. Foot Fantasy Cordoba. The thing about Cordoba, and it's the main reason a lot of like pro players and all these like higher tier centre backs, high tier players don't use this centre back, is because he hasn't got the height. The heights are kind of Windows headers consistently. And with how crossing is in this game, crossing is an absolute joke. If you cross at the right angles, you know you are most likely going to score a goal. Cordoba, because he's not exactly a tall centre back, he does get dunked on a lot, and it's the reason I am going to put him in the A+ tier and not the S tier. But if the ball's on the ground, honestly, tackling wise, Cordoba is amazing to get out to players and put in tackles. Saliba, team of the season Saliba, I rate highly, and for sure I am going to rate him higher than someone like Laporte. Saliba, S tier. Rudiger, I had him in the S tier for a very long time. I'm honestly so surprised this is his best card. His ones to watch card is his best. EA need to give him a promo card somehow, some way. They need to throw a Rudiger promo, because we all know if he gets a promo card, yeah, that card would 100% be S tier. As I said, this card was in the S tier for a very long time, but with the level we have up there now, I'm going to push him down into the A+ tier. Spinazzola, pace is obviously up there. He's got the height as well. He doesn't feel great on the ball, and definitely his physicality for how tall he is not that great. It's not up to the level you want it to be up to. There's better fullbacks in my opinion in the A+ tier. I'm going to put Spinazzola in the A tier. Marquinhos, foot birthday card, a card that I definitely do rate highly. I do wish they gave him a bit of a better pace increase, that is for sure, because to give him that lengthy accelerate style, you have to go for the Anchor Chem style. Tackling animations, absolutely love it on Marquinhos. Dribbling as well, he's a centre-back that feels nice on the ball. I'm going to put him in the A+ tier. Bonucci, flashback Bonucci. A card that I definitely did rate highly when he came out. His tackling is still an absolute joke in my opinion. Saliba's better though. I do rate Saliba more than this Bonucci card. We've got Eder Militao, Ramos, Koulibaly, De Ligt. De Ligt is better than Bonucci as well. I'm going to put Bonucci in the A+ tier. Team of the Year Virgil van Dijk. Straight up next. Definitely a card that deserves to go into the S tier. Cuadrado. Ooh. I do like Cuadrado, but his defensive ability definitely is something that I wished was better. His interception sometimes is not that great. I'm going to put him in the A tier. I don't feel like he deserves to go into that A+ tier anymore. Danilo. I do like team of the season Danilo. I definitely feel like sometimes his tackling animations and his turning ability can sometimes be like a little bit questionable. And that is the reason I'm going to put him in the A tier. So I do like him. It's just I'm looking at like the A+ level. And we've got Laporte, Bonucci, Rudiger, Lacroix. Like those centre-backs are better. They're better than Danilo. Miranda. I do like Miranda. But again, there's better fullbacks. There's better fullbacks in that A+ tier than Miranda. A tier for him. Trent. I do still rate Trent highly. I just wish his physicals were better. Like his physical presence is just not anything that great. And you definitely do notice a few attackers kind of just like slide straight past him. But this guy's passing ability, he feels nice on the ball. His pace as well. Like he offers you a lot going forward. And that is why I'm going to put him in the A+. Molina. I do like Molina. He is great on defense. I've heard he's getting a team of the season card. This showdown card I put in the A+ tier last time. I'm going to drop him down into the A tier because of the new fullbacks we have in that A+ tier. But his team of the season for sure is rather going to be A+ or S tier. It's going to be one or the other. But yeah, this showdown, A tier. Guerrero, a card that came out yesterday. For me, Guerrero as a fullback, A+ tier. He definitely is a better centre mid though. That's for certain. If you're playing this card or if you complete this card, I recommend moving him into that centre mid position. Klosterman, winter wildcard Klosterman. I like Klosterman's pace. His pace has always been up there. His reactions for sure can be annoying, and I'm gonna put Klosterman in the B+ tier. I prefer Konate. I prefer King. I prefer Kalulu. I prefer Romero. Those centre backs in the A tier, I prefer over Klosterman. Fofana, still rate him, but S tier is pushing it. I'm going to put Fofana in the A+ tier. Bremer, honourable mentions, a card that definitely was nice when he came out, but now there's better centre-backs. I feel like a nice comparison is someone like Danilo because they are quite similar, but team of the season Danilo is better. I'm going to put Bremer in the B+ tier. João Cancelo, unreal still. Absolutely love him, man. He is still a card that I rate highly, and I'm going to go ahead and move myself down here so I can push Cancelo in the S tier. The thing about Cancelo that I love is his animations when going into tackles and the reach he gets when going in for like interceptions. It's just crazy how he just kind of does these like weird animations to get the ball. It's so nice to see, and he's obviously really, really good all rounded. He offers you something going forward as well. So yeah, Cancelo, S tier for me still. When I did a review on Phil Jones and Smalling, honestly, I was expecting this Phil Jones card to kind of be like a liability. He wasn't too bad, but to put him on the same level as like Konate, to put him on the same level as someone like Kunde, King, nah, it's not going to happen. Jones, you are going to go into the B+ tier. Trimmel, honestly, Trimmel ain't bad. He's a decent card. I would say Trimmel deserves to go into the A tier. Ruben Dias team of the season card. I believe I used him last week on both accounts. Ridiculous. He is outrageous. The transition speed on Dias is one of the best in the game. S tier for sure. Munier, showdown card, 5-star skill moves, 5-star weak foot, definitely is nice to work with. On defense, fantastic as well. Going forward though is where I have an issue. Like, yeah, he's got 5-star skill moves, but the way he feels on the ball with his left stick dribbling, with his R1 dribbling, definitely isn't nice to work with. I'm going to put Munier in the A+ tier. Kyle Walker, ooh. Kyle Walker's very, very nice. Better on defense than Munier, in my opinion. Going forward though, sometimes can be a bit, but he definitely dribbles better than what his dribbling stats actually says on the card. Kyle Walker, I'm going to still put you in the S tier. Firpo, love the 5-star skill moves, lean body type as well. For me, Firpo, comfortable A+ tier. Theo Hernandez, team of the year, has to go up there. Still one of the best fullbacks in the game. Angelino. Angelino definitely is underrated, but I am going to put him in the A tier. I feel like the A+ tier with players like Frimpong in there, you know, Zinchenko, Alexandro, putting an Angelino in with those type of players, nah. I would say Angelino A tier. Malacia Future Stars card, a card that still goes for a good amount on the market as well, but I reckon that's because of the links. The Dutch link to someone like Nathan Ake or even Virgil van Dijk, and then the United links to someone like Varane. The links are for sure up there. He is definitely a good fullback, but the team of the season Premier League fullbacks are better. I do prefer Zinchenko, and I do prefer someone like Trippier as well. I'm going to put Malacia in the A tier. Singo, listen, all right, he's got the height, he covers the backstick head as well, and he definitely goes strong into tackles, but there's better fullbacks in the A tier. Singo, I'm going to put you in the B+ tier. Tagliafico, love the fact that they gave him that weak foot upgrade. Definitely a nice all-rounded fullback as well. I would say he's a comfortable A tier card. Fabio, worse than Tagliafico, worse than Malacia, worse than Angelino. Yeah, Fabio, I'm going to put you in the B+. DeMarcos, I do rate DeMarcos. I like how he offers you something going forward with a decent dribbling ability, decent passing ability as well. And on defense, his physicals aren't bad, his defending stats aren't bad, he's fast. It's just I'm looking at the A+ tier again and looking at the fullbacks we have in there. And I don't think DeMarcos deserves to go on that level. I'm going to put DeMarcos in the A tier. Carvajal, he came out a long time ago. He is still very good on defense. What you're going to notice though with Carvajal, he just doesn't feel that great going forward. But definitely on defense, still a card that is solid. A tier for him. Stones, showdown card. I like the showdown Stones. I do. I'm going to put him A+. Yeah, I can't put Stones on the same level as someone like Ben White. This Stones card for sure is better than Showdown Ben White. Stones, A+ for you. Tavernier, super good all-rounded. Am I going to put him into the S tier though? With the fullbacks we have in the S tier, nah, I'm going to put Tavernier in the A+ tier. I don't believe he deserves to go up there, but he's definitely close, that's for sure. Navas, flashback Navas. Now, this is a card I 100% recommend selecting in your season progress. He is crazy. The 5-star skill moves is amazing. Dribbling, unbelievable. Pace, beautiful. Tackling, unreal. Passing, super nice as well. Navas, S tier. That's how much I rate him. Kim Min-jae, I don't understand how EA gave Kim Min-jae an 89 overall team of the season. He should be at least a 92 overall. Kim Min-jae team of the season, for me, A+. Dasasi, I believe is how you say it. I'm not 100%. Good centre-back when he got released. That's for sure. He definitely was, but I'm going to put him in the A tier now. I don't feel like he deserves to go into the A+ tier with players like Kim Min-jae, players like Stones, players like Laporte, players like Schlotterbeck, Lacroix. Those centre-backs are better. Dalot, I used Dalot for so long in my teams, my main account and my RTG. Dalot was my go-to fullback for a while. This late though, there's better. All right, I'm not going to sit here and have like an agenda towards a lot. No. Listen, all right. He's good defensively still, but there's better fullbacks in the A+ tier. I'm going to put the lot in the A tier. Ricardo Carvalho. I've always loved his tackling ability. That is something I will say. But pace and the physicality as well can sometimes be a little bit dodgy. I do prefer the centre-backs in the A tier. Ricardo Carvalho, you are going to go into the B+ tier. Varane. Let me just put him straight up there. Not much to speak about. I don't think I need to say anything. Varane is Varane. Atau. Ooh. Road to the final Atau. I was kind of hoping he got a few more upgrades, I must admit. I love the fact that he has got a 5-star weak foot. I love the fact that you can play him on both sides as well. It's really nice. But in my opinion, the fullbacks in the S tier are better. Atau, I'm going to put you in the A+ tier. Kimpembe, a card I use like every now and again to get that nice little link to the man himself, Mbappe. He is still very solid, but to put him into the S tier now, nah, I don't believe he deserves to go there. I'm going to put Kimpembe in the A+ tier. Emerson, love the 5-star skill moves. Love the fact that he has got that lean body type as well. I actually still really struggle to get around this Emerson card. I'm going to put you in the A+. Spence, Spence wasn't too bad when he came out, but this late now, yeah, Spence, I'm going to put you in the B+. Robertson, team of the season card. I honestly was hoping they kept his 5-star skill moves from his winter wild card and gave him a weak foot upgrade. A 5-star, 3-star Robertson would have been much better than a 3-star, 3-star Robertson. But at least they gave him that weak foot upgrade, so we don't have to worry about that weak foot too much. Robertson, I'm going to put you A+. Nathan Ake. I do like this Ake card. It is a little bit annoying that to give him that lengthy accelerate style, you have to go for the Anchor Chem style, but it's not really like a big issue with that. I'm going to put Nathan Ake in the A+ tier. Alaba, road to the final card. He won't be getting any more upgrades anymore, unfortunately. It is what it is at the end of the day. He is still a great card, but I'm not going to put him in the S tier. He was in the S tier last time, but the thing is, last time, we didn't have team of the season cards in the S tier. We now have Varane. We now have De Ligt. We now have players like Saliba, Ruben Dias in there. Alaba, I don't believe deserves to go on that level anymore. A+ for Alaba. Tellez foot birthday card. Love the 5-star skill moves. Doing a running scoop turn around corners with him is super good. Nice passing ability. No longer has a weak foot issue either. They gave him that weak foot upgrade. I'm going to put Tellez in the A+ tier. I actually do believe he deserves to go up there with the other fullbacks. Lucas Vazquez. Ooh. Vazquez, I mean, he's alright. In my opinion, though, there's better fullbacks in the A tier, especially like Miranda, DeMarcos, Angelino. Yeah, Vazquez, I'm going to put you in the B+. Tomori, Winter Wildcard. Ooh. Still a very solid card, but is he S tier anymore? I'm looking at the centre-backs, and nah, I don't think Tomori deserves to go up there anymore. I'm going to stick him A+. Rojo, for sure. For sure. I think a lot more people are going to be using this card this week because of the La Liga team of the season coming out. So you got that Valverde link. You were going to see Pedri in there as well. So there's going to be some very good links to Araujo. So I reckon way more people use him this week than what they've been using him. But I do like the Marseille links, I must admit. The Marseille links in this game are very nice to work with. I actually used them a lot when he came out, but I'm looking at like Kim Min-jae and I'm looking at Laporte, Lacroix. Nah, Bai doesn't deserve to go in the A+. I'll put him A tier though, for sure. Gertruda, I believe is how you say it. I'm not 100%. He is ridiculous. He is so quick in that centre-back position. It is a joke. He catches up to literally anyone. And his tackling animations, that's what I thought was going to be not great. But his tackling animations are actually really, really good. I'll put him in the A+ tier. Jordi Alba. Jordi Alba is still nice, but nothing too crazy. A tier for him. Roussillon. I do like Roussillon's pace on that Shadow Chem style. I mean, Anchor's pretty nice as well, but I would just go for the Shadow to max out his pace. His physicals aren't that great, though. He's a decent fullback, but I'm going to be honest, Malasia's better. Angelino's better. Trimmel's better. DeMarcus is better. Tagliafico is better as well. I'm going to put Roussillon in the B+ tier. Nuno Tavares, I do like his 5-star weak foot. It definitely is nice to work with in that fullback position, but defensively, he can definitely be a little bit questionable with his interceptions and standing tackling. So I'm going to put Nuno Tavares in the A tier. Badiashile, always loved his reach. His reach is amazing, but the aggression is what lets his Badiashile card down, and that is why I'm going to put him in the A tier. I can actually just leave him right there because that is our last card in the defenders tier list. Now I'm going to go ahead and give you guys my top 5 centre-backs and top 5 fullbacks in FIFA 23. Starting off with centre-backs, obviously keep in mind icons are pushed to a side. Number 1, Team of the Year Virgil van Dijk. Second, Team of the Season Moment Varane. Third, Trophy Titans Lucio. Fourth, Team of the Season De Ligt. And fifth, Team of the Season Ruben Dias. That is my top 5 centre-backs. Top 5 fullbacks, number 1 still Team of the Year Hakimi. He is still up there for me. Second, Team of the Season Alfonso. Third, Team of the Year Theo Hernandez. Fourth, Foot Fantasy Capdevila. And fifth is a tough one. But I'm going to say Flashback Navas. I'm going to put him over Kyle Walker. I'm going to put him over Cancelo. I'm going to put him over Ferland Mendy as well. Yeah, that Navas card, absolutely love. He is so good. He's just so nice all-rounded, offers you so much on that pitch, and reminds me a lot of Cuadrado from previous years. A lot. So yeah, fifth, Navas. Let me know your top 5 centre-backs in the comment section. I'll go ahead and give you guys a few cheap beasts as well. Looking at the S tier, I don't think there's really anyone that cheap. Koulibaly, actually. Koulibaly's like 150k. If you haven't tried him yet, definitely do recommend it. Navas, obviously free. Select him over the 85 plus times 5. Trust me, you won't be disappointed. But I believe everyone else in the S tier is expensive. I'm pretty sure. A+ tier, there's a lot. Lacroix, I think he's like 60k now. Card, you need to try out. Obviously, links-wise, French nationality as well. Really good links. Schlotterbeck, 30k for Schlotterbeck. Cheap beast. Trippier, very nice. Surprised me. I thought he was going to be worse than what he was. Really did surprise me. He's a solid card for how much he goes for. Reece James, if you're looking for a defensive fullback, he's your guy. Not amazing going forward, but defensively, really, really good. Zinchenko, you're probably looking at the sprint speed, looking at that like, oh, he might have a few sprint speed issues. Trust me, stick him on a Shadow Chem style, won't be disappointed. He's really fast in that fullback position, and he doesn't go for a crazy amount on the market either. Is there anyone else? Kim Min-jae, Team of the Season. As I said before, should have been a 92 overall min, but he's an 89 overall. He's still very good. He is a very good centre-back. Definitely a card I recommend trying out. A card that doesn't go for much. I think it's like 40, 50k on the market as well. Is there anyone else? I know Robertson goes for a good amount. Nathan Ake. To be fair, Nathan Ake, I don't think he goes for like more than 200k. He's like 150, 160, something around there. Card I'd definitely recommend trying out on an Anchor Chem style. But yeah, that is a few cheap beasts that you guys could try out without spending too many coins. Let me know your top 5 centre-backs again in the comment section. But that is going to be it for the Defenders tier list. I hope you guys did enjoy the video. If you did, make sure to leave a like, make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.